In the year 1960, Nigeria got her independence. 66 years later, Nigeria is in the worst state possible. We have gone from semi-good governance to fair governance to bad governance to worse governance to worst governance. And the citizens are crying for a change. But the change has refused to come because the people in power believe that the position belongs to them, their families, and their friends. Will Nigeria be great again? That is the question. That is what I ask myself every day. Is there hope for tomorrow? Is there hope for a good government? Is there hope for sanity in Nigeria? These and many questions are left unanswered because every day in this country called Nigeria, hope is taken away from us. My dear besties, my dear community members, welcome again to Daring and Unfiltered. My name is Amanda Oruh, and today my heart is heavy. My heart is heavy because of the country I was born into. Sometimes I wish that I wasn't born in Nigeria. Sometimes I wish I wasn't even born in Africa. Sometimes I wish I wasn't even born in this part of the world. It is so bad that I feel this way because I should be as patriotic as I can. But how can I be patriotic when every time I try to be, my spirit and my soul is dampened by the kind of governance that we experience? My forefathers, I never met them. I know that for a fact when they were alive, they must have prayed and desired good government, and they never experienced it. They gave birth to the next generation. That one also never experienced good governance. They moved to my grandfather. He, in his own time as well, longed for good governance, prayed for one, but never experienced it. He gave birth to my father, my uncles, and they, being alive to today, have prayed and desired and hoped for good governance. Now my father has given birth to me, and I am still praying and hoping for good governance. The question now is, when are we going to experience good governance in Nigeria for once? Every time an election happens, we go out, get our PVCs and vote. The many that can't vote, because a lot of people have decided not to vote anymore due to the fact that the rigging system has become a norm in Nigeria, and people that want to be in power by fire, by force, have done everything possible to make life miserable for Nigerians. And they ask themselves, what is the point of going out to vote? What is the point of getting my PVC? That is your voter's card. What is the point when, if I vote or if I get my PVC, it doesn't count because they will rig their way into power? Hopelessness is now the new dawn in this country, Nigeria. Regardless of the millions of religious bodies we have in this country, both Islam and Muslim, hopelessness is the theme of this country. I would not even go far. I'm going to talk about the recent happenings in Nigeria. In the last election in 2023, I personally went out to vote, and I had a candidate in mind, candidate that I believed in, that I knew and I hoped that he would be the one to change the course of this country, by the name Peter Obi. I went out very early, got to my polling units on the mainland in Lagos State, And what I saw that day, I would never forget in my lifetime. The thugs of the All People Progressive, whatever they call themselves, APC party, their thugs gave us a living hell that day. I was beaten. A gun was brandished in front of me. They were warning me with a gun. They brought out the gun and were like, they would end my life there if I don't behave, because I was very outspoken. I was bold enough to say, you can't do rubbish here. Our votes must count. Now, imagine this tiny person lending her voice to the elections. Imagine the numbers, the thousands of people who did the same and were beaten, were bones broken, eyes, busted. Some people were even killed during the last elections. Now, imagine all that happened, and then another election is coming. How do you think people would go out to vote? Because this is what the government wants. They want to disenfranchise people. They want to put fear in our bodies so that we don't come out. And because they know that the more we vote, the lesser the chance to rig the election. But if you stay back in your homes because of what happened the last election, if I stay back in my home come 2027 and say I'm not going to vote, I'm not doing anybody a disservice. I'm doing myself a disservice. Governance is meant to serve. It is for you to serve. But in Nigeria, we act like these people in power are doing us a favor by being there. They are there because of the taxpayers' money. They are there because of the resources that we have that belongs to all of us, not just a group of people, not just to the north or to the south, but to all of us. These people are meant to be there to serve us, to be at our beck and call, to do what we want, to lead the country right, not to empower themselves and enrich themselves and their families and their friends. That is the order of the day. Impunity. Impunity is the order of the day. Lawlessness. We do not have a judiciary. We do not have a voting organization, because INEC has been compromised. The military is gone. The police is gone. There's nothing working for the people. Everybody's working for one person. And I ask myself, are we in a dictatorship? Because I do not understand how one man will control the entire sector in a nation. That is equivalent to dictatorship. You can't tell me otherwise. How long are we going to continue like this? Recently, the wife of the president, Remi Tinubu, came and told us to sell akara and kulikuli. Akara is bean cake.
We're trying to give hope, and to start akara business doesn't take a lot of money. To start roasting corn, or somebody even said about grant, you see, they're saying that kuli doesn't take much. We didn't give them a loan. We gave it to them as a grant. So we've encouraged Nigerians as best as we could. What is within our hands, I have given, and I keep giving, and those are the things we've done. I remember giving for TB. When I heard there's so much TB cases, I gave 2 billion. To breast cancer, I gave 1 billion. To food malnutrition, I gave 500 million. So those are the things we've been doing, and making sure we can make sure that whatever this government is trying to do, that it will see the light of the day. So in agric we've done, in social investment we have, in education we've given a little bit of scholarship, ICT training, and with NIDA. So, and all those are things, and we are still open, still want to do more. The narrative has really changed, has changed to challenge the average man, whereas the average man is supposed to have hope. So I like the idea that Mr. President said this is the renewed hope agenda. We have to renew our hope, and that's how we renew our hope, and that's what I have to tell Nigerians.
Thank you very much.
They don't give up, just keep. We're a very proud nation.
Other people in other parts of the world are advancing in tech, in mining, in all kinds of, advanced technology and educational growth and all that. Our president told us to go and plant corn and yam. His wife she's saying now that we should go and invest in akara making and kuli kuli. And I say to myself, what kind of wickedness is this? How would you open your mouth and say this to a people that is blessed with so many mineral resources, that is blessed with the best brains? We see our people in the US, in the UK, in Europe, in Asia. We are thriving in medicine, in tech, in business. We are thriving. We are doing so well, even in politics over there. And here in our country, our people, our leaders don't even regard us, don't even respect us, don't even see us, don't even value us. And what do Nigerians do? Nigerians constantly find ways to adjust. We keep adjusting to rubbish. We keep adjusting to poverty. We keep adjusting to insecurity. We keep adjusting to all kinds of things. We don't have healthcare. We don't have education. We don't have housing. We don't have jobs opportunities. We don't have employment. We don't have good roads. We don't have food. We don't have water. We don't have security. We don't have anything. The education system has gone down the drain. How can you tell JAMB? How can JAMB make their cutoff mark 150 or so? Do you know what that does to students and their IQs? Not healthcare. We literally provide everything for ourselves. We provide our security. We provide our healthcare. We provide our education. We provide everything. Then you ask, what is the government there for? All they do is steal and steal and steal and steal and steal. And all we do as citizens is to say, God will help us. God save us. God cannot come down from heaven to save Nigerians. We are the most docile people ever. Yes, people died during EndSARS. Yes, people were killed during EndSARS. But for a revolution to occur, we must die. People must die. Lives must be laid on the ground for a change to happen. EndSARS happened, yes, but we can't give up. These people are so few. We are over 200 million people in Nigeria. How can't we all come together and fight these people, and fight APC, and fight Tinubu, and get that man out of power? Because we are so docile, we are selfish, we are greedy, we are tribalistic, we are tribal bigots, we are so religious, we are so hypocritical, we are so evil. If we come together with one voice and say enough is enough, we are done with these people in power, and vote them out, unite with united front and united voice, we would have a better Nigeria. But we are so afraid. We are so greedy. Oh, my tribe. Oh, I'm Igbo. I'm Yoruba. I'm Hausa. I will go for my tribe, my tribesman. Tribalism will be the end of Nigeria. Tribalism and religion will be the end of this country. The country is gone. It is totally gone. Useless. Gone. We don't have roads. If rain falls now, the whole Lagos is flooded. Messed up. We have high level of terrorism. We have high level of terrorism in Nigeria. People are being kidnapped every day. Ransom are being paid. The police useless. Military useless. All the prosecutors useless. Nobody is doing anything to put this country in the right order. One man is deciding the fate of the entire nation. One man. Everybody is doing the bidding of one man, Tinubu. And that is so crazy. We have so lost our souls. We've lost ourselves. We don't even see beyond our bellies, beyond our pockets. Money is the primary aim and focus of Nigerians. That's why when we talk about this Olodo uprising, you see them comparing people as per the money they have. Because all we care about in Nigeria is money. Nigeria is a messed up country, highly messed up. Until we decide to put an end to APC, to bad governance, to Tinubu, to all of them, we will not go forward. And bear in mind, if these people come back to power in 2027, what we are suffering today is the tip of an iceberg. We will go through an unbearable suffering, unbearable pain, unbearable tears, gnashing of teeth, and wailing that nobody will save us from. Up until today, the people that were kidnapped in Oyo State, the teachers, the students, the babies, the children, the babies are still there in the forest. A teacher was beheaded by terrorists, and this same government is oh my God, they are reinstating terrorists into the military, into society, saying that they have repented. How can a terrorist repent? How can you put somebody who has killed and raped back into the system? What kind of government negotiates with terrorists? I've never seen it in my life. Nigeria is going down, and the country will burn very soon if we all don't take our time and say enough is enough. I am pained, I am angry, I am enraged, because this country is mine. It is not for Tinubu alone. It is not for APC alone. It is for all of us in Nigeria. And we must get our voters card and come out en masse and vote. We must vote and vote with all our power and our might. And we must be there to protect our vote. Come rain, come sun. Enough of this impunity. Enough of this bigotry. Enough of this my person. No. Let's have foresight. Let's have goals beyond our pockets. Nigeria is a great nation only if we will make it great by ourselves. No Western world will help us. The US will not help us. The UK will not help us. They don't even want to help us. They don't even want us to be helped. They want us to keep going down because they want our resources. They won't help us. We are the only ones that will help ourselves. Just the way the Ghanaians fought for their rights and got what they wanted. We have to fight. We have to lay our lives down to get what we want for Nigeria. And until then, we will keep suffering. Until then, we will keep adjusting to pain, to poverty, to lack, to want, to suffering, to kidnapping, to terrorism, to insecurity, to bad governance, from A to Z. Nobody is protecting Nigerians. We are all on our own. And it is high time you and I woke up and fought for this country and for the good of the people. Enough of the tribalism, of the religious animosities. Enough. Let's come together, vote, and kick this party off. And let somebody fresh come in. And if that person comes in and does not do the work, that person will be sent out again in the next election. That office is nobody's birthright. The Senate, the House of Reps, every office is nobody's birthright. If you won't do the work, get the fuck out. It's as simple as that. That's all I have to say. Love me, hate me, whatever you do, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and see you in my next video. I'm tired. I'm fucking tired of this country.